Okay, now let's have a look at how to install Docker on Ubuntu. Now, Ubuntu is undoubtedly one of the most popular Linux flavors used in the world. So I'm assuming this is what most of the people use, at least the ones who are starting with Linux and trying to learn how Linux in general works. So, for the purpose of this demonstration, I have used Ubuntu 18.04. Um, I just went on the Ubuntu website, and that's what appears to be the latest LTS long term support version, and it's supported till April of 2023, which is a pretty good time duration. So, again, I'm just going to use a virtual machine on DigitalOcean. They call it droplet. So, I'll just go ahead and create droplet over there. So, I've selected Ubuntu 18.04, 6 CPUs, location Bangalore, my SSH key, and I have named it as Ubuntu Docker Tutorial. So, I'll just go ahead and create it. So let's give it a few seconds for it to finish creating. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the steps which we'll be doing as part of this instruction. So we'll follow the instructions under install from a package on the Docker documentation. So this is the documentation. To reach to it, the quickest way is install Docker on Ubuntu. A quick Google search is what is required here. So use the first link, and if you go to install from a package, which is here, that's exactly what we are going to follow. So it appears it's still creating. Let's continue reading the instructions. So the instructions say that you need to go to this particular URL, choose your Ubuntu version, and then go to pool stable and choose AMD 64 and whatever is your architecture. Now remember, we used the AMD 64 architecture, which is x64. So we'll be choosing AMD 64. So let's go to this URL, and we are here. Let me zoom in a bit. Now 1806, the code name is Bionic. If you are not sure of the code name of your Ubuntu version, just Google Ubuntu 1804 or whatever your version is, code name, and it says Bionic Beaver for 1804. The 16 one was Zenile Zerius, and so on. So I'll choose Bionic, and in the Bionic, I'll go to pool and then stable. I'm just following the instructions which are given over there, which says after you select your version, go to pool/stable. So I went to pool stable, and my architecture, as we saw, is AMD 64. So these are the packages that I have. Now I have two different versions. One is 1803, which was on 20th June 2018, and the other one is 1806, which was on 18th of July 2018. So I'll just select the latest one. I'll just copy its link address. Actually, I first need to copy the IP address and go into this machine. So I'll SSH into my DigitalOcean droplet. So I'm in my DigitalOcean droplet now. Now I will go ahead and copy this particular link. Copy link address, and I will curl this, and I'll say output as docker c.deb. Output basically means output the outcome of this particular command and in a file called docker ce.deb. So it's 38.2 MB in size, which is downloading now. So that is done. Now if I do a quick ls, I have docker ce.deb over here. So let's follow the further instructions. They say that now to install docker ce, use this command dpkg-i, and I'll say docker ce.deb. So it's starting to install it. Let's wait for the installation to finish. Ideally should not take more than a minute. Okay, that's already done. Oh, it says errors while processing docker ce. Oh, alright. So it says that it didn't find certain. So it also says that the Docker daemon starts automatically. So let's go ahead and see if Docker daemon is running already. No, it's not. Okay, so there's some package which is not installed. Let's try to install it using sudo apt-get install this particular package. Alright, so that's already installed. Now let's again try to run this same command. So remember what I did is I just copied the package name which was not installed, and I just ran that with sudo apt-get install, and it went ahead and actually installed it for me. So this was the package which says it is not installed. I copied it and then I said sudo apt-get install this particular package which I copied from here, and once it was done installing that, I went ahead and so I'm now actually going ahead and installing using the docker ce package. So every now and then you do see certain dependency failures in Linux environment, which is very common actually, given there are so many changes happening so rapidly. So now the installation is done. Let's again run ps-aux to see if Docker is running now. It is now running. Docker daemon and Docker container daemon both are running. So now when we run hello world to test drive it, it should work as expected. So it's fetching the hello world image from Docker Hub, and it says the installation appears to have been working correctly. Let's do a quick Docker images -a. This is our latest image. Let's do Docker containers. So Docker ps-a. So it says this is the container which ran using hello world image from this one, and the command it ran was /hello. It was created 18 seconds ago and it was exited 17 seconds ago. So immediately after running, it showed this particular message and it exited instantly. Alright, so that's it. That's how you actually install Docker on an Ubuntu machine in a command line interface environment. Give it a shot and this should work as expected no matter what environment you're operating on: DigitalOcean, AWS, Google Cloud, whatever it is, even Azure or local machines. So stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.